Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The week's WWE Raw is set to emanate from the United Kingdom, and the excitement for the show is at an all-time high. Some massive names are set to make an appearance on the show, and some incredible matches and segments are expected to take place this week on Raw. Triple H might add an element of surprise by bringing back 15-time WWE champion The Rock on TV. The final boss has not been seen on WWE TV since Elimination Chamber 2025 and is expected to make his comeback this week, or in the next couple of weeks, to build some excitement for the shows. Cody Rhodes and John Cena have come face-to-face multiple times on WWE TV over the past few weeks, but The Rock has not been name-dropped in their confrontations. This has been quite surprising for fans, given that the final boss was the ultimate mastermind of this entire story. A potential return this week on Raw to address his decision to get John Cena on board with him could end up being phenomenal. Further, considering the speculations that he will be involved in the WrestleMania match between Cena and Rhodes, some major involvement with a return on Raw this week could work perfectly. A potential appearance from the final boss would also end up building more excitement for the WrestleMania match. Fans will now have to wait and see if the Brahma Bull returns this week. While the company has still not stated which match will headline which night of WrestleMania, the company did confirm that one highly anticipated bout will be a main event. During the contract signing between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, it was announced that the triple threat match would main event the Showcase of the Immortals. With that said, it is seemingly clear that one night of the show will feature John Cena as Cody Rhodes in the top slot, while this triple threat match will headline the other night. Time will tell how Triple H places these matches on the card for the show. The WWE Universe has been buzzing for months with rumors, speculations, and possibilities regarding the future of one of the most iconic superstars in professional wrestling history. The question on everyone's mind: will Triple H, the WWE's Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, mastermind a monumental return for the 15-time WWE Champion, John Cena, on Monday Night Raw? In the world of professional wrestling, surprises are what keep the fans on the edge of their seats, and the idea of John Cena's blockbuster return to WWE for a special run, especially in the hands of Triple H, raises some fascinating possibilities. A storyline that combines the legacy of one of WWE's most decorated champions with the corporate ingenuity and creative mind of Triple H could set the stage for one of the most electrifying chapters in WWE history. Let's explore the possibility of such an event unfolding in the coming months. 1. Triple H's vision for WWE's future. In recent years, Triple H has solidified himself as the architect of WWE's future. As the creator behind NXT, he helped usher in a new wave of talent that has reshaped the landscape of WWE. His approach to wrestling combines nostalgia with innovation, focusing on long-term storytelling, the elevation of talent, and making meaningful connections between the superstars and the audience. However, Triple H has also acknowledged that to ensure WWE's continued success, the company must remain connected to its past. The return of familiar faces, like John Cena, would be a strategic move in his vision for WWE's future. Cena, a true legend in WWE, has transcended the sport, becoming one of the biggest stars of the 21st century, both inside and outside of the ring. But why John Cena, and why now? 2. Cena's legacy in WWE. John Cena is a name synonymous with WWE. His rise to fame in the early 2000s marked the beginning of WWE's transition from the Attitude Era to the PG Era. Cena was the face of WWE for over a decade, bridging the gap between the wrestling world and mainstream pop culture. His catchphrase, "Never give up," and his reputation for overcoming insurmountable odds made him a hero to millions of fans worldwide. Over the years, Cena racked up numerous accolades, including 15 world championships, making him one of the most decorated wrestlers in WWE history, and his run as the face of the company solidified his place as one of the greatest of all time. Cena's larger-than-life persona, combined with his mainstream appeal in Hollywood, made him the perfect embodiment of WWE's champion of the people. However, as Cena shifted his focus to Hollywood and television, his appearances in WWE became less frequent. Though he made special returns for major events, such as the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, Cena largely stepped away from active competition. Still, the door was always open for a potential return. 3. The case for Cena's return. While Cena's return to WWE seems inevitable in some form, a full-time comeback for the 15-time champion might be the most exciting scenario for fans. Let's break down why it makes sense. 1. Mainstream appeal and business savvy. Cena is a global superstar with immense mainstream appeal, thanks to his acting career in Hollywood. His name recognition goes far beyond wrestling fans. WWE has always been a business driven by both in-ring talent and media crossover, and Cena's return would undoubtedly generate massive media attention, attracting both casual and new fans to the product. Furthermore, a return from Cena would be an opportunity for WWE to cross-promote his Hollywood projects. Cena's rise in Hollywood, especially with his role in the Fast and Furious franchise and his starring role in HBO's Peacemaker, has only increased his appeal as a recognizable figure, making his involvement in WWE an enticing prospect for mainstream media and advertisers. 2. Filling the void left by The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns. Over the past decade, WWE has experienced the departures of major talents like The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, while Roman Reigns has taken on a more part-time schedule. The absence of these stars has created a void in WWE's big event attractions. A return from Cena could help bridge that gap. Cena's name alone can headline a major pay-per-view event, especially if WWE presents it as a part-time commitment, similar to Lesnar's limited schedule. Having Cena back in the ring for a few marquee matches would also elevate the company's global stature and fill that absence of top-tier talent. 3. A storyline full of possibilities. Triple H's storytelling style has often revolved around creating narratives that resonate emotionally with the audience, blending long-term storytelling with personal rivalries. Cena's return would offer a wealth of creative opportunities. Cena could return to a hostile WWE environment where the newer generation of talent is challenging the old guard. The prospect of Cena facing off against today's top stars, such as Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or Drew McIntyre, would be captivating. The potential for Cena's character to evolve, perhaps embracing a darker or more mature persona, a departure from his previous clean-cut, never-give-up gimmick, adds even more layers to the storylines WWE could tell. One exciting possibility would be to introduce Cena in a feud against a rising star, perhaps someone like Austin Theory, who has shown immense promise and has even mentioned Cena as one of his idols. A storyline that bridges the generational gap would be incredibly compelling for the audience. 4. The role of Triple H in Cena's return. As the man responsible for overseeing WWE's creative direction, Triple H would play a crucial role in orchestrating Cena's return. His relationship with Cena is well documented. Triple H has always held Cena in high regard and was one of the key figures who helped elevate him in the early stages of his career. But the true question is, how will Triple H approach Cena's return creatively? 1. Creating a fresh narrative. Triple H understands that bringing back a legend like Cena requires a fresh and engaging narrative. Unlike traditional part-time returns that lean heavily on nostalgia, Triple H would likely want to create a storyline that makes sense within the current WWE landscape, while also giving Cena the opportunity to create new storylines that can lead to big matches at major pay-per-views. A likely scenario could be Cena returning to confront the growing tribal chief persona of Roman Reigns. The storyline writes itself. Reigns, the dominant champion, with the backing of the bloodline, could represent the modern-day face of WWE, while Cena represents everything that WWE has stood for in the past. Another compelling scenario could involve Cena's return to WWE as a mentor to the next generation of wrestlers, similar to his role in reality, but with an edge. He could form alliances with rising stars, or even take on a more antagonistic role, where he sees himself as the last true champion and challenges the current generation for their spot at the top. 2. Special appearances and limited dates. A full-time return for Cena is unlikely given his Hollywood commitments, but Triple H has proven adept at incorporating stars on limited schedules. Cena could return for a series of special appearances, working towards a marquee event such as SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble, or WrestleMania. His return could culminate in a dream match that fans have been waiting to see for years. For example, Cena versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship could headline a major event, tapping into the personal history between the two men. Cena, being the ultimate underdog, could face Reigns in an epic clash for the ages, drawing both emotional and business-driven excitement from the fanbase. 5. Long-term impact and conclusion. A Cena return under Triple H's leadership would be more than just a nostalgic moment. It would be a carefully crafted piece of storytelling designed to elevate WWE as a whole. A return for a limited run could breathe fresh life into Cena's character while providing much-needed star power to WWE's current roster. With Cena's 15-time championship reigns and his many accomplishments in WWE, his involvement in high-profile feuds and matches could not only bolster the company's appeal, but also help elevate other talent by association. Additionally, Cena's status as a veteran who can work with both established stars and emerging talents would add new dimensions to his character and provide WWE with the opportunity to put on blockbuster matches that captivate the audience. In conclusion, the return of John Cena, guided by Triple H's creative touch, is a move that makes both business and creative sense. As fans continue to speculate, it seems increasingly likely that a future return for Cena is on the horizon. Whether it's for a full-time schedule or a few major appearances, the WWE Universe is poised to witness a truly monumental event that will leave a lasting legacy in the annals of WWE history. The seeds are being planted now for an unforgettable storyline that will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most electrifying moments in professional wrestling history. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.